Mein Name ist Drakoron. Mein Name ist düsterer Drakoron. Und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge. Schade, weil der Livestream so kurz war, konnte ich leider nicht eine schöne Ansage zur neuen Folge machen. Jedenfalls, willkommen zurück zu Star Wars Ritter der Alten Republik und wir müssen durch diese Tür da.
Emergency lockdown is in effect. Turbolifts have been sealed to contain the explosion.
Found anything?
No, still looking, I'll be back. Wo muss ich hin? Okay, you lost contact with the after you opened the emergency hatch and you have to no idea what happened to him. War ich da? Ich glaube nicht, dass ich da war. Das ist so kurz. Das muss länger sein, damit ich quasi erzählen kann. Aber nein.
Can you read me?
Yes, for a minute. I thought you and Kyra were telepathic. No, barely. A lot of static.
There's a lot of interference down there, probably caused by that explosion. Still, it looks like there's a route down to the Paragus fuel depot. If the passages haven't collapsed, that explosion knocked out most of the sensors. There should be an emergency crate in the next room. Watch yourself. There's a lot of droid broadcasts in that area, but I can't pin them down.
Okay, einen Moment. Oh. Bitte einen Moment. I will be careful then. If you detect anything, signal to me.
Will do. And be careful down there.
Gut, Plastikzylinder. Meine Uniform. Gut, Lucky. Cyber Gear. Skill Awareness. Energy Shield. Ich tue mal so, als ob es irgendwie hilfreich wäre. Was ist ein Safety Harness?
Find the emergency supplies?
Oh, yes, and it looks like there's something close in here.
About time. The whole half-naked Jedi thing was wearing a little thin. But there may be some survey gear and a safety harness inside the crate, too. The miners wear them when staking claims on the asteroids. The survey gear is designed to spot and protect you against sonic mines. And the safety harness can be helpful if you try to disarm them.
There's some kind of missing energy shield in this crate too.
Yeah, it's like a military-issue energy shield, except it's designed to protect the miners against lasers and heat. Should work against the droid mining lasers. It won't last forever. Certainly not against multiple laser hits. But it may buy you some time if you get ambushed by a battalion of droids.
Sounds useful. How do I use it?
Just equip it on your wrist and then you can activate it like a med pack. Again, it won't last forever, so make it count.
Understood. Anything else?
Just one more thing. I've narrowed down some of the ID signals, and if the numbers are right, you're sharing those tunnels with a battalion of mining droids.
Can I sneak by them?
You could, if you have the skill in a stealth field generator. These droids rely on thermal sensors, primarily to detect fuel deposits. The good thing is, that explosion down there kicked up so much heat and steam it may blind them. A bit, but not much.
And if they spot me?
Well, these are construction models. They shoot like a moisture farmer militia. Since they rely on ranged weapons, get in close with smashing. In close combat, the guy with the vibroblade has the edge over the guy with the rifle, droid or not. Otherwise, just drill them from a distance. If they're not shielded, that is.
Shielded?
Yeah, it's possible some of the droid models may have mining shields on. If so, the shields may absorb laser fire. You can usually tell when a shield is active. It'll make an electrical field around the target. If they activate a shield, the best thing you can do is hit them with a melee weapon or try to burn out the shield with continual fire. But that could take a while, and it leaves you a target.
I can handle it. Just guide me. Just guide me out of here.
There's gotta be some central controller down there. See if you can find a terminal by the main access shaft. That'd be governing intelligence.
Gut, jetzt habe ich meine eigene Kleidung. Wie sehe ich aus? Gut, ich sehe aus wie irgend... Zur Sicherheit, damit der mich nicht ganz normal bespricht. Geht doch. Was haben wir denn hier?
Watch where you step. Picking up a lot of sonic mines down there. Don't run unless you have to. Makes them harder to spot. If you have any skill with demolitions, you might be able to recover them and use them against the droids. That is, if the mines don't get you first. If you have survey gear or a safety harness, put them on. They'll make spotting and disarming the sonic charges a little easier.
Oh. War mein Mikrofon etwa aus? Was soll's? Disable door to allow you to move by. Change your patrol mode. Habe ich 6 Stücke? Success. Moment, ich will noch gucken, wie viele Teile ich habe. Was brauche ich denn dafür nochmal? Parts, ich glaube Parts, dann habe ich jetzt noch 3. Power Attack Flurry. Oh, das könnte ein Abwehr sein. So. Brav. Ist wieder am Graben.
Watch out. That explosion has superheated the tunnels ahead. That steam will cook the skin off your bones. If you can find a mining energy shield, switch it on. It should protect you against the heat if you move quickly enough.
I don't want any of your understood. Jeg kan auch gleich mal out. So, Stealth Generator, Energy Shield. Heat. Okay, ich habe zweimal. Garde. Da 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 da. Ganz vorsichtig. Da ist schon mal nichts. Da ist wieder eine Sonic-Mine. Also eine Schallmine. Das sind Überreste. Wow. Es gibt hier Leute, die werden nicht bezahlt.
Keep an eye out for it. I'm picking up a lot of droids. If you still have a mining energy shield, I'd equip it and switch it on.
Okay. This mine droid down here. There aren't just mine droids here. There are sensor balls too.
Sensor? It must be maintenance drones. Watch out. Those little pests will try to repair the mining droids if you don't gun them down first. Still, it's odd they're still active after the explosion. They don't have the same shielding as the mining droids. Be careful of those droids. I don't like this.
I'll do that. Oh. Level up. Skills. Demolition. Feeds. Nun. Da war auch etwas. Das ist doch Flurry. Lightsaber, Meal Weapon, Blaster, Blaster Rifle. Okay. Force Jump. Dual Strike. The character has advanced training using teamwork to defeat enemies. When attacking an enemy, they are not a party member. It's also an attack character gets 2 points of hit. Stealth. Dual Strike. Ich will nach oben. Gut, habe ich. Recommended 2 Weapon Fighting. No good. Powers. Fear, slow, won't, stun droid, stun. Ich nehme an, alles was hell ist, ist von Jedis und alles was dunkel ist. All Saving Throws. Der Effekt lässt uns ganz... Accept. Ja. Left click mouse to activate a friendly force power. First thing I can do. Schnell, hui! Ich bin fit. Der hatte ja, ich soll irgendwie Energieschilde. Nun. Ah. Oh Gott. Computer, Arzt und Adventure Driving Brand Projector Spike. All droid mine for and spikes. We assign protocols to mine seal doors. Das ist eigentlich schon mal interessant. Hier. Reassign droid mining protocols to mine steel doors. Failure. Ah, weil mir Spikes fehlen. Ja, tut mir leid, da kann ich nicht viel machen. Oder? Oder kann ich was machen? Few contain functions. Shutdown cognitive field. Oh. Komm schon, ich mach dich fertig. Ich bin schnell und schildgeschützt. Gut, dann mach's mal alleine. Ich bin stolz auf dich, du kannst eine Tür verfehlen. Skills durch. Das wird mir von der Tür gesagt. Die Tür sagt mir, dass meine Fähigkeit zu niedrig ist. Da treffe ich schon wieder die Tür. Hilft eigentlich, wenn ich einen Blas benutze? Nein. Gut, gehen wir schon mal erstmal auf.
Yeah, picking up some strange readings. What are you doing down there?
What kind of readings?
The containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need to get out of there before they vent fuel to the surface of the asteroid through the tunnels.
How much time do I have?
I may be able to keep it contained until you get the turbo lift to the fuel depot, but not for much longer. I'm locking down the turbo lift to the administration section now to keep the blast from spreading. If you've got anything left to do down there, make it quick, because where you are is going to get real hot real soon.
Oh. Ja gut. Oh. Hallo. Geht's Ihnen gut?
to see you alive, Master, provided my receptors are not off focus. How may I be of assistance?
How do you know I'm not your master?
Answer. I am a survivor of the Harbinger, just as you were, Master. With the unexpected termination of my previous Master, you are the only organic which I may now serve.
And how did you get here from the Harbinger? And how do I?
Irritated answer. Oh, Master, it is such a long, dull story, and not terribly relevant to our current situation.
Why do you have to tell me anyway? Why don't you tell me anyway? Fine, I heard some other questions. I have enough, I will go. Ne, warte. For Droid, you don't take orders too well. Now tell me what happened.
Hesitant explanation. That has been the subject of considerable discussion since our arrival here, Master. Many have attempted to claim you and this unit as salvage. I was crudely interrogated concerning our brief history together on board the Harbinger, before its communications, weapons, and engines suffered the cascade failure that disabled the ship.
How can I don't remember any of this?
Speculation. It is possible you were incapacitated and locked in the well-shielded cargo compartment as the Harbinger was being systematically crippled, Master.
Locked? But how do I get from the Harbinger to here?
Recitation. Following the unusual set of coincidences that led to the cascade failure in the Harbinger's systems, we were boarded by a small freighter with unknown ID codes. It appeared that this freighter had been attacked, and the captain wanted to study it. This freighter appeared to be still spaceworthy. Your cargo compartment was breached, and you were taken on board the freighter shortly before the Harbinger's systems began to go critical. I, too, managed to board the freighter before the Harbinger's destruction. We were most fortunate to have survived, Master.
Any idea what hadn't attacked the small freighter?
Evaluation. Master, I do not know. Judging from the damage, it had been attacked by a much larger vessel. And when it attempted to escape the Harbinger with you on board, it was fired on again. Addendum. It does seem odd that such a small vessel has a high probability of attracting the attention of much larger vessels. Not a welcome trait in a freighter, to be sure.
What was the freight that the Harbinger brought aboard?
Explanation. I believe it was a smuggler's vessel by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Speculation. As to its purpose, I do not know. Perhaps it was always its intention to play dead, then kidnap you off the Harbinger and rob me of my bounty.
Bounty?
Clarification. By bounty, I refer to your life, Master. It would pain me to see you damaged in any way. That is why the arrival of this Ebon Hawk caused me considerable distress.
Why did the Emperor come here, but why would that ship have taken me off the Harbinger? I don't know if I will go now. Okay, Haker-Protokoll-Druide, nett. Und die Tür geht auf. Ich mag den.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master. How may I be of assistance?
Have you seen a T3 unit?
Hesitant answer. A T3 utility droid would be a common sight in this facility. It is indeed curious that I have not seen many since my arrival. However, I feel I must inform you that, droid prejudice aside, T3 models exhibit excessive individualism when not routinely memory wiped. This individualism can become such a nuisance that even a droid such as myself is tempted to reduce them to their base components, if not crush them into slag. But enough of my seemingly irrelevant tangent. Where did you leave the droid, Master? That would logically be the best place to look.
Never mind, then I keep looking out. Neither hunger.
Answer. Ah. Then that would explain why such a T3 unit isn't here, Master. I believe my photoreceptors are functioning adequately enough to verify that.
Alright, I will keep looking out. Also ich finde, er ist nett. Was bist du denn? Help, I finished work on the sign and percent, so I've installed them in my mind, spot and logging up the organize prevent or I might have losing the ability to come to the playback voice of the moment. Jetzt wollte ich upgrade upstairs. Was kann ich denn upgraden? Energy Cell, Edge, Energy Cell, Econ Cell. Recent History Bonds müssen Akkuine ist ja the Pegasus Fury Pod suggested event in September take off the Hardy Breaker on the fire code be picked up before happening or not before you couldn't back at it, but like that being back at us the only temple of time before and this fight got made to us by Pegasus.
Greeting. It is a pleasure.
I'm looking for a way to the Beggar's Hunger Bay.
Pitying answer. Oh, that is unfortunate, Master. The hangar is sealed behind a containment field. It would be impossible to open it.
What about override codes?
Answer. Only the Paragus administration officer would have such codes, Master. If he hasn't already been murdered in an unfortunate accident, then he is trapped in the dormitory section, which has been effectively cut off from the facility by explosives.
Wow, dankeschön. Kann der Comlink?
Apology. Unfortunately, communication with the dormitory section is severed, Master. It is perhaps for the best, especially if any other accidents have occurred in that section. If that were the case, the severed comlink would have spared us the satisfaction of hearing the miners' screams as they lived out their last moments in fear and terror.
Ach, ihr Droiden. There must be another way.
Theory. You could walk across the surface of the asteroid to the dormitory airlock, but such a route would be extremely hazardous, and I do not wish to see you damaged.
Those mine could be hurt or in danger. We need to make sure they are alright.
Warning, Master. Continued exploration of this facility may place you in unnecessary danger. I encourage you to return to the medical bay and wait for retrieval from a vessel that is no doubt on the way, even as we continue this pointless conversation.
Ach, ihr Droiden. I'm going to... Ich bin mir sicher, der Draco, der dunkle Dracoron hätte bestimmt viel Spaß mit denen. I'm going to find Smiles and you are going to help me.
Weary resignation. Very well, Master. But there is very little that I can do. You see, the airlock is sealed by a code.
Alright, so how do I get the codes on the airlock?
Correction. Oh, I already possess the code, Master. But I am afraid that it will do you no good.
What do you mean?
Condescending explanation. Master, the console governing the droid maintenance area and the airlock is voice-printed, musing. In the last days of his life, the maintenance officer was quite careful about voice protocols, bordering on paranoid obsession. Conjecture. I suspect Once he realized something was wrong in the facility, he voice-locked the droid bay functions. A prudent measure, but in the end, he met the same fate as the rest of the organics.
Voice printed?
Explanation. Yes, Master. Many consoles have voice recognition sensors built into their systems so that only selected individuals can unlock them.
You say they already have a code.
Condescending explanation. Oh, yes, Master. The code is Maintenance Control Voice Print ID R1B5. But unless the maintenance officer speaks the code, it is useless.
Leave constraining out of your speech. Conditions from now on all else. Then how can I bypass the voice print?
Answer. Master, you cannot. You are trapped here just as I am. There is nothing to do, except patiently wait for whatever the future has in store for us.
Ach, ihr Druiden, ihr berechnet immer nur. I had some more questions for you. Never mind, I'll be good for now. Liebe. Oh oh. Erstmal hau ich diese Tür auf. Diese Tür. Ach, ihr seid gemein, diese Türen. Was seid ihr bitte? Fliegende Minen! Okay.
Herzlichen Glückwunsch, du hast mein Video geschafft. Mit dem Satz, dass du das Video langweilig findest. Jetzt ehrlich, wie kannst du es langweilig finden, wenn es nicht mal geschnitten ist? Das ist gerade bei der Aufnahme. Wie ihm auch sei. Egal, wie es mir das meinst. Es ist aber mein Kanal. Nicht deiner. Na, was soll's. Bis zur nächsten Folge. Tschüss.